everybody. We're here at FCTV, Cafe FCTV with This Week in Falmouth. I am Susan.
And I'm Maura. Hi, everyone. How you doing?
And we've got things going on.
We sure do.
Beautiful, beautiful weather and everything. We're going to start out with a book talk, Opening Doors, The Unlikely Alliance Between the Irish and the Jews in America, on Thursday, November 7th at 11 o'clock, the Falmouth Jewish Congregation. They offer this in person and also virtually. Popular belief holds that the ethnic groups that immigrated in the turn of the 20th century were openly hostile with each other and fiercely competitive, and it turns out that that's not necessarily the case. Hazia Diner tells a different story, drawing from a deep well of historical sources to show how Irish and Jewish Americans became steadfast allies in the classrooms, picket lines, and political exchange, helping one another to become key power players. You need to sign up for this ahead of time through the Falmouth Jewish Congregation.
They have a lot of really good book talks.
They do.
Because I put them on the calendar all the time, and I read, I'm reading the descriptions, and Pamela and her team really put together a nice lineup of very interesting books. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do a great job.
Yeah, and then if you go to their website, you'll see the list of all the stuff that they offer. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Open mic, poets, players, writers, singers. This is Friday, November 8th, 6 to 8 p.m. at the Katuitt Center for the Arts, out on Route 28. They are calling all poets, players, writers, and singers. Admission is free with a suggested donation. They will have drinks available for purchase. If you want to perform, you need to sign up online. Performances are 2 to 10 minutes in length. They will provide a piano, a mic, and a speaker for backing track. And so you can check their website and check our website, falmouthchamber.com, for the links that lead you to these other websites for registration and more information.
Looks like fun.
It does look like fun for someone else.
Yeah, not for me. I don't really think that I have any of those skills to be up there. Yeah. So, but good luck to everyone that does it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you have more courage than I do, and talent.
And talent, yeah, exactly. But there's a lot of theater going on.
There is.
Woods Hole Theater Company is finally presenting. I know that they had originally scheduled it, and it changed a couple times. How Esmeralda and the Dog Rescued the Dragon.
This sounds adorable.
It does. This is running November 8th and 15th at 7, and then several matinees that run between the 9th and the 17th at the Community Center, 68 Water Street in Woods Hole. Tickets are live. You can get them on their website. Rescued Dragons, based on the beloved children's book My Father's Dragon by Ruth Stiles Gannett. And yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, sounds adorable.
I think people have been waiting for this, so yeah.
Yes.
And then we'll follow up with the Falmouth Theater Guild. They're doing Rent.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's an ambitious program. That'll be running Fridays and Saturdays, 7:30 p.m., and Sundays, matinee at 2 o'clock through November 24th at Highfield Theater, which is up on the hill on Highfield Drive. This is set in the East Village of New York. Rent is about falling in love, finding your voice, and living for today. Winner of the Tony Award for Best Musical and Pulitzer Prize for Drama. It has become a pop cultural phenomenon.
True. Mm-hmm.
And the songs that rock and a story that resonates with audiences of all ages.
Oh, that's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, it is going to be exciting. The Woods Hole Public Library is holding an Armchair Traveler book group on Saturday, November 9th at 3 o'clock. They are heading to Columbia with a discussion of Patricia Engel's Infinite Country. Lyrical novel takes readers from Houston to Bogota and back again as it follows a young couple as they weigh their allegiance to the past, the future, to one another, and to themselves.
That sounds good.
It does sound good.
It does sound very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Veterans Coffee. This is at the Falmouth Elks Lodge, which is out on Palmer Avenue, Saturday, November 9th. I can't believe we're saying November 9th.
I know, it is. It's coming way too fast. Way too fast.
9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's sponsored by the Falmouth Veterans Collaborative. It takes place the second Saturday of every month for veterans, their families, and guests.
That's nice.
Yeah.
They do a great job.
Gifts for Good. It's time for the Alternative Gift Market. Saturday, November 9, 10 to 3 at the St. Barnabas Episcopal Church.
It's a mouthful. You got it, though. Good job.
That's the Stone Church across from the Falmouth Village Green. An alternative gift is a donation to a worthy cause in honor of a friend or a family member. There will be 20 local and global charitable organizations represented, fair trade vendors, the Sharing Foundation, the Olive Branch Equal Exchange. You can shop online from November 10th to the 7th, and they'll be providing free coffee.
Sounds like a win-win.
Yeah, it does. And speaking of veterans, Falmouth 2024 Annual Veterans Day Ceremony takes place on Monday, November 11th at 11 a.m. in front of the Falmouth Public Library
Memorial Lane.
Memorial Lane, yep. And it will include a keynote speaker, Major General Virginia I. Gaglio of the Air National Guard, Assistant to the Commander, Air Force Materiel Command, Pastor Nell Fields from Wacoit Church, local dignitaries from the Coast Guard, Falmouth Police Department, Falmouth Fire Rescue Honor Guards, Elks Honor Guard, Scouting Honor Guard, lots of flags.
Yes, lots and lots of flags. And the Brian Baru Pipe Band.
Perfect.
They're fabulous.
Yep, and the Falmouth High School Repertory Singers and some scouting organizations. Following the ceremony, there will be a brief parade during the ceremony from the Falmouth Village Green to the library lawn. Following the ceremony, they will have refreshments and light fare hosted by the Falmouth Elks Lodge, which is over on Palmer Avenue, and sponsored by the Falmouth chapter of the Disabled American Veterans.
And we should also mention about the Veterans Day breakfast.
We are, the Flying Bridge Restaurant is hosting the annual Veterans Day breakfast, buffet breakfast with speakers scheduled. And we are full on that, just to let you know. And that will take place at 8 o'clock at the Flying Bridge
Yes,
Restaurant.
and that is generally sponsored by Sam and Judy LaRusso and Mark Bogosian of Longfellow Design and Built.
And the Flying Bridge.
And the Flying Bridge, yep. So that is sold out. And we appreciate everyone calling. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
And for your service.
Connectivity and Creativity. Digital Equity Community Workshop. That's presented by Cotuit Center for the Arts out on Route 28 in Cotuit. Tuesday, November 12th from 10 to 12 o'clock. And it's also featuring the Tana Barnstable and the Cape Cod Commission. There will be a morning of dialogue and creativity as they consider the impact of the internet and technology on our livelihoods. The workshop includes a brief presentation about the town of Barnstable's digital equity plan, followed by robust group discussions and activities inspired by our artistic surroundings.
Nice.
And refreshments, like in all of these, refreshments will be provided. So, a focus on the kitchen. A virtual chat with dietitian Judy Palkin, registered dietitian and licensed dietetic nutritionist.
That's a lot.
It is.
And what's the MSN?
Masters of Nutritional Science.
Okay. I get it. All right.
And then it's Masters of Nutritional Science. She's got a few letters after her name.
Yes, she certainly does.
Tuesday, November 12th, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. This is presented by the Falmouth Public Library, 300 Main Street. It is a virtual class, though. They'll cover what goes on in the kitchen, how in this most important of rooms they can plan and organize and use creativity to make healthy and delicious choices. Topics include food shopping, cooking ideas. This is like right up your alley.
I know, right?
Kitchen organization and recipes.
Stuff.
Yeah, this is virtual, so maybe
I know, I could. Yeah, exactly.
Tips.
Oh, I have tennis. Darn.
Maybe they'll have a video. Yeah. And then finally, Becoming Cape Cod, Creating a Seaside Resort. This sounds interesting. This is presented by the Falmouth Museums of the Green.
Another group that really puts on some good events.
Oh, yeah, lots of them. Wednesday, November 13th, 4 to 5:30 p.m. This is Jim O'Connell's talk on Becoming Cape Cod, based on a book about the history of Cape Cod's development as a vacation mecca, in case you didn't know. The presentation, which is illustrated with his collection of rare historic postcards, traces Cape Cod's resort history from its discovery by Thoreau before the Civil War to the present day, and covers 3 eras, the 1870 to 1920, 1920 to 1950, and 1950 to the present. So
Yeah,
becoming
that's
Cape
very
Cod.
interesting.
Doesn't that sound
Yeah,
cool?
absolutely. We live it.
Yeah. And so we have a business after
Yes, we
hours
do.
coming up.
Yep, Falmouth Academy, and the featured nonprofit is the Falmouth Service Center. Check our website. You can find out what the Service Center needs, anything that we want you guys could bring. That would be greatly appreciated.
Yep, and that's on November 21st, which is a Thursday from 5 to 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
You can sign up online or call our office.
Yep.
And that's what's going on.
That's what we have going on this week, so make it a great week, everyone.
Enjoy the week.